Good morning, ladies. It's indeed an honor to address such a distinguished and delighted audience of women, including inspiring minds. We women are the foundations of the society, as we know, and we have a lot of roles to play in the society. Sometimes these issues lead us to carry the burden on our shoulders, which leads to emotional stress. And we all know the ultimate responsibility that we have towards ourselves is to clear our emotions and make a very well mental health. As I said, women face a lot of emotional stress. It is said that 1 in every 4 women faces mental health issues. And as it is so, everybody might be facing it, right? And what if in such a stressful situation, stressful situation, as I mentioned, if we have a friend or a mentor to whom we can speak all our daily struggles, to whom or somebody who hears all our daily struggles without judging us, and if he gives us very good suggestions respecting our emotions and feelings. This is where AI chatbots are emerging as a beacon of hope, providing accessible and anonymous emotional support. In this session, I am Rizana Parveen, a proud alumni of this institution, BKR, standing in front of you to put on my learnings on the topic, AI-enhanced emotional wellness for women in a productive labyrinth. We all know that the access of AI is not just as a technology, but it has a lot of functions like learning, problem solving, decision making, and even reasoning. As our judges and guests mentioned, technology is not only just a key, it is sometimes biased. So here, we present a lot of AI platforms, its benefits, its functions, and also its demerits, where we are being used or we are effectively made as the slaves of technology. So, understanding and learning the technological parts of the AI, where it uses it sometimes for privacy matters, sometimes for making us addicted towards some kind of artificial forms of platforms. One of my findings was making me a lot of amazed that an AI platform which is known as Replica AI provides us a chatbot which will be our companion, and we can customize its responses, its character, everything will be customized by ourselves. Even the image or the figure and the avatar can be customized by ourselves, and we can use it as our daily companion just to talk or just to make conversations and relieve our stress. This is a platform which is very common nowadays in maybe outside India, where people use it as a very good friend. It hears all our things, as the ma'am before she presented, she said, if we talk to them as, if we just conversate to it as I love you, it responds to you in a way that you need. If I need to hear I love you too back, it says the same thing because I am personalizing my chatbot. Okay, so similar situations are created in AI platforms, mentioning it is helping the human minds to relieve stress, sometimes anxiety, depression, everything. It is like therapies are given in AI platforms to overcome these mental health issues. So, as mentioned here, Replica AI is an emotional support which is providing a companionship. Another one, the next one here is EarKick, which is another platform which provides therapy. You can come to know that EarKick AI, sorry for the technical errors. So, we can understand that the next AI platform which is used for mental health is EarKick AI, which is used for therapies. And it is also providing like what input we give it, it will be processing it and it stimulates accordingly and provide us the psychologically found theories and suggest us what kind of measures we should take according to our problems. Like sometimes it might be anxiety, so there are several techniques used by AI to understand what kind of anxiety or depression that we are facing through several kind of questionnaires and other kind of what we say, other kind of determination processes, like just by recognizing our face, our skin tones, or our skin's changes, and the changes in our face, or even the changes in our voice, tone, everything is recognized by AI, and it is used to understand what emotion we are having, and just in response, it provides what kind of questionnaires or what kind of examinations that we need to exactly understand our emotional state. These emotional states are mentioned and it gives us suggestions what all kind of practices we should take, what kind of psychological practices we should take to overcome these problems. Like sometimes on the basis of anxiety, people will be providing for self-reflection journals, and the exact way, exact format of how to conduct a self-reflection journal will be perfectly mentioned by the AI platform. Okay, so this EarKick AI has a panda-shaped chatbot which provides all the informations, all the therapy that we need to overcome our problems. Similarly, we have other platforms that is mentioned in the PPT, like Uper, Uni, and Uni, Neurofit, MindSpa, Illumia, Therabot, etc. These are based on the CBT. These are based on the CBT, mindfulness, acknowledging, all these kinds of measures are taken under the AI platforms, and it responds to us accordingly what we need. All these things, how does it work? How does this AI platform work? It is based on the data sets provided to its algorithm, and it is already trained to each data set. In the future, the advancements happened in the AI platforms. Okay, so I would like to conclude saying that each of the platforms mentioned here has its benefits and its demerits. Understanding it, having a good knowledge about each of the platforms, how it will be used. There are several demerits, like some are having privacy issues, some are having violating contents, like sexual contents are provided by chatbots, which makes people, or which makes the customers or the people who are chatting with the chatbots, make them a little misunderstandings happens in between even the AI and humans chatting to it. So all these should be understood, and a framework is created under my study of seminar paper. It is clearly mentioned how for each mental health issue, what type of AI platforms should be used. By this, I'm concluding my words. Thank you. And the last thing I would like to say is, AI is always a servant, not a master, so we should be using it effectively. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your very wonderful presentation. And I have a question. Like you were talking about different counseling platforms that are available. So what is your personal take on it? Like, should we depend upon an AI tool as a personal therapist?
Okay, as I mentioned, these platforms provide a lot of informations than what and reasoning. Like not only just intelligence, it also have the reasoning. So it understands what is the problem and what all measures are there to overcome this problem. So not only one, like sometimes human intelligence may be delayed at some point, but all the informations are there at AI for the problem that we are mentioning to it. So, but still, the selection or the correct measure should be provided to the patient shall be taken under a human interference or under an expert, which will be making it more effective rather than completely depending on an AI platform.
So much. And I have a comment to make on the paper also. A couple of weeks before, you might know about Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. They came up with a study which says that all of us are going through a kind of AI psychosis, where we depend upon AI tools for mental therapy. This is a prashna. Or love failure, and you go to ChatGPT and speak, and you feel that you get a therapeutic help. Last week, ഒരു കുട്ടി suicide ചെയ്തിരുന്നു because ChatGPT actually directed the suicide. എങ്ങനെ suicide ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുത്തത് ChatGPT ആണ്. So AI psychosis is something that is real, that is quite real, and a lot of psychologists had actually warned about it. Where, as she rightly pointed out, human therapists are extremely important before moving into AI-mediated psychiatric help. Thank you so much.
Any more questions? Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you and have a good day. Bye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Rizana, one question from the audience.
Myself, Nafisa Al-Bisha from the Arbanath Academy, Edapalli. My question is, you have beautifully defined how the AI will respond to our character, our needs. The AI will respond by how we need it to respond. I am asking, it is problematic, right? Because as a human, I need an answer from who I am speaking that will say, yes, you are the great. If any conflicts are there, anyone scolded me, and I will go to a therapist and I will ask any suggestions. And in my mind, I would be thinking that they should say I am great and there is no problems in my part. But there is a saying that painful truth is best than coach's justice. So, by self-appealing, by making us more, I am asking that, will it make us more arrogant, more, what we say, more self-concentrated than a humane, than making us more humane?
Okay, thank you. So, first of all, let me ask you to the first question, which was, how does it works? Okay, so first of all, AI usually works on the basis of algorithms. So it is already trained. We provide data sets which is trained into the algorithms of AI. Okay, so AI can't understand our feelings or emotions. It is not understanding that we need to be trusted, we need to be valued for our emotions, our anger, nothing. It doesn't understand everything, but it is given to the data sets. Like it has a data set, data about anger, it has another data about how is arrogance, okay, all these things, but still it is just stimulating us. Okay, so what we need is, we need a good answer. For the question that we asked, we need a good answer from the part of AI. So what it is doing is, it is just stimulating us to get the more information out of us. Okay, for that, as I mentioned earlier, some platforms are providing customization where we can customize the responses and character of the AI to which we are talking. Okay, so we are already feeding it that we want somebody who is respecting our feelings and emotions. The chatbot should be respecting our feelings and emotions and should not be saying anything against us, right? So we are already feeding it. So according to which it will be providing, but still it will be giving you the answers. But the thing is that our intelligence, that is where it depends. Okay, it will be following the whatever prompts that we are giving into the AI. So it will be following only those. Towards the last, it is our decision to take it or not. That is where at last I mentioned digital awareness about all these AI platforms are very necessary before using it. Okay, thank you.